What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. We are 7 days or 1 week. I don't know honestly which one sounds better, but probably just 1 week out from our show in Seattle. It's crazy to think about. I started this whole process with that show in mind back in, gosh, was it January? It was like January or like end of January, start of February, almost a full like 9 months ago. Is currently October 7th, Saturday, October 7th. And this is the first of a week-long series of daily vlogs. My goal is to basically film, edit the next day as I film another vlog, and then post. So like this is Saturday, I'm gonna film today, edit this video hopefully Sunday at some point throughout the day as I film Sunday's vlog, and then post this on Monday. So everything's gonna be kind of like 2 days prior or 2 days in the future, but filmed 2 days ago, if that makes sense, something like that. And the show day video will probably take a little bit longer because I'll have Isaac with me out in Seattle, and we'll be making an absolute movie out of that. So that editing process will take a lot longer than some of these daily vlogs will. But yeah, I'm gonna film basically from today up until the show. I think 1, it's gonna help me stay accountable. And then 2, I think it's gonna put me to work and keep me busy, which is gonna help with the diet, because right now it is fairly difficult. Obviously, I wanna share the process with you guys. So today, I actually just sent photos to my coach with some weigh-ins. So today I weighed in at 150.4. That is basically after several days of trying to get back on track, because after my last show, my weight did come up quite a bit. And then also we had a little bit of a cheat day or a cheat meal after that first show. So the last, I would say, week and a half, we've just been trying to get down to my previous low weigh-ins and kind of not shred some fat, but basically like lose some of that water weight and get lean again and not feel so bloated. So the last basically 7 days have been low calorie days. And today might be a small refeed before Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday digging, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday digging, and then refeeding Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Obviously, we're doing daily vlogs, so you guys will see all of that. But just want to give you guys a quick update on how last week has gone. Basically, yeah, my weight went up after my last show, and now we're back to normal after about 6 days of digging. But yeah, we might have a refeed today. I think it might be a little bit more moderate, maybe only 300 grams of carbs. That's why we just sent Coach the pictures and the weigh-ins to see. But first thing we're gonna do this morning is just have a quick protein shake, because I know that's gonna be a part of the plan no matter what. And then, yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. I think some of these days will be like full days of eating where I show you guys every single thing I eat and the macros, and some days might just kind of be, okay, hey, here's the day, here's the food I'm eating, and not as in-depth on the food, just trying to figure out a good balance. But we'll be working out today. We have legs later. I believe Katie will be coming with us, so I might get some good gym footage because my pumps during my leg days are kind of nuts right now. And yeah, without further ado, let's go get a protein shake.
How are you? Eye booger. Morning. Say hey.
As I mentioned, for breakfast, quick protein shake. We got 10 ounces of almond milk as well as 1 scoop of our protein right there. This is the milk chocolate flavor, 28 grams. So this shake comes out to be 170 calories and 30 grams of protein. Not exactly sure, carbs and fats, let me double check. 4 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fats, yeah, 30 grams of protein. So super simple, quick, efficient breakfast. Honestly, I'll probably go back to doing 2 scoops once I'm off prep, just to have a big protein bomb in the morning. But for now, just 1 scoop, 30 grams, and that's breakfast. All right, just got the check-in from Coach, and we're good to have a 300 to 350 refeed for the day. And when I say 300 to 350, that's carbs. Protein's still gonna stay around 170, fat between 40 to 50. And yes, I am wearing a hat, a hoodie, and a jacket and sweatpants right now because I am freezing cold. I woke up cold. We have a little bit of a cold front coming through. I mean, it's probably like 50 degrees, but to me at about 6% body fat, I feel like I'm in a fridge right now. So we're gonna try to warm up. Katie's on her way down here. When she gets here, we're gonna head to the gym. So my goal is to try to elevate my body temperature as much as I can now, hopefully with a little bit of cardio pre-workout as well, just get some steps in, get the blood flow. But we do get a bunch of carbs today, which means we need a bunch of carbs before we work out, since that's gonna be the primary source of, well, the source of energy we need for the day is for that workout. So I'm gonna whip up a quick meal. It's gonna be rice cakes, maybe a little bit of fit butter, and then some bananas. So a whole bunch of carbs, but I'll show you guys that meal and read you guys the macros. We have someone wanting some food, but this is for me. We've got a whole bunch of rice cakes right here. So I'm gonna break it down. So we have 6 chocolate rice cakes. One of the rice cakes has this fit butter on it, 15 grams of that. So a small serving on that rice cake. We have 2 bananas here cut up on the other 5. This meal comes out to be 661 calories, 129 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fat, and 12 grams of protein. As I said, lots of carbs pre-workout since that's where I need most of my energy today. Also, no step goal. So today we're basically, I guess, like normally my step goal is 18 to 20,000, and then today it's just like no specific step goal. I'll probably still get 8 to 10,000 just throughout my regular day as far as warm-ups for the gym. I still like to get my steps in post-workout and post-meal. But yeah, we're gonna dig into this and then hopefully let this digest for at least an hour before we actually start training. Once again, Katie's on her way. Maisie is waiting for some food. Unfortunately, since this Fit Butter has a little bit of chocolate in it, she doesn't get any, but maybe I'll give her like a little piece of banana or something like that. But yeah, that's the meal. And then we also have one more energy drink. We're doing one energy drink a day now instead of I used to have like one or two. We're just doing one single energy drink a day, and that is also for pre-workout. Alrighty, we're about to head to the gym, a bit chilly. Also, you guys can see by the fact that I have 1, 2, 3 reins right here, I drink one a day. So yes, I limit myself, but I also just don't clear out my car all that often. Katie is here. What are you hitting, glutes?
Yeah.
So Katie's hitting glutes, I'm
hitting
hitting
fat ass.
I'm hitting full legs. It's definitely a lighter workout in the sense that I am drained. My body kind of feels like a little bit drained, like my joints just don't feel super strong. So we're gonna definitely take things easy, just do 2 sets of all my exercises rather than 3. Definitely probably keep things a little bit lighter, maybe 1 or 2 reps left in the tank, nothing close to failure. But yeah, today, the go-to, the rainbow sherbet. Why is this not focusing? It's focused on you, get out of my camera frame. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna have that, and that is pretty much gonna be the go-to, just because I only get 1 energy drink a day. I don't feel like experimenting with something that I might not like, so I'm gonna stick to the tried and true Rain, probably white gummy bear, and rainbow sherbet for the rest of at least this week as we head to Seattle. But yeah, let's head to the gym, and I'll see you guys at the leg day. All right, so just finished up the workout. You guys saw the posing. Obviously, this posing room is a little bit different than Dixie. Dixie, I feel like, has a little bit of cheat code lighting, so that's a much more honest opinion. And as I mentioned, we weighed in 150 this morning, so feeling a little bit flat, but I do feel like the carbs helped me fill up a little bit already, even though it was only like 130 grams. But regardless, feeling good. I will say I love training, except for the fact that like I do feel a little bit weaker. Like this is probably the first week that I've truly felt like weak in the gym. Like I actually took pretty much every single exercise, like took the pin and put it up a little bit higher. Just focus on, once again, good form, good technique. We're not trying to push to failure. I'm not trying to build muscle right now. I'm trying to maintain it. And once again, I think that's like, if I actually do the math out, I've got like one more leg day before my second show. I'll probably do a leg day, one single leg day between my second and third, and then two between. So I've got only like 4 leg days left on prep. So I'm not too concerned about like dropping the weight a little bit, focusing on form, just because I know like I'm very, very quickly going to be able to fuel my leg days again at the end of prep, which I'm excited about. But yeah, I talked to a couple guys in there. The biggest thing I've noted recently is that like I love bodybuilding. I still have a passion for the gym. I still have a passion for building muscle, building up my body and physique. I just don't have that same drive and passion to like step on stage or like compete. But once again, maybe it was that first show, maybe it's in general. Once again, we'll finish this season and definitely do a full like breakdown. But right now, it's more of a grind, just get through it. But I will say I really enjoy training still, which is good. I just wish I could fuel that training. But we are gonna go home. We're gonna have some burgers. I get some buns today because I do have extra calories in the form of carbs. But yeah, just my honest take right now. Just wish I could fuel my training a little bit more, but it'll happen soon enough. We just gotta grind it out. But yeah, let's go get some food. Post-workout, you guys know the deal. We're having our creatine as well as our post, and then a Powerade as well. So get that in there. Once again, creatine, take it every day, 5 grams. Doesn't matter when you take it. I just happen to do a routine of taking it after my workout. Our post, because I'm sore enough as is, there's no need to add extra soreness on top of that. And I'll have a Powerade. I'm trying to think what else. I need to blend this up real quick. But yeah, code Perez saves you 10% on anything Transparent Labs. I would say my essentials are protein powder, multivitamin, and creatine. Everything else a little bit of a bonus if you have in the budget. We'll go ahead, mix that up. And then we're gonna be making some burgers. We're gonna use 8 ounces of 96 4-ground beef, and then we'll use some low-calorie bread as our buns. So I'll whip that up and show you guys the macros. But yeah, that's gonna be the post-workout cocktail. A little bit of hydration, some sodium in there. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I'll show you guys. We get extra strawberries, extra carrots today because of extra carbs, and then as well as the bread. But yeah, let's just make some food. I'm tired. All right, so meal's done. We've got our 2 burgers right there, 4 low-calorie slices of bread, 1 serving of our sugar-free ketchup on each of those burgers. We have 300 grams of carrots. We have 250 grams of strawberries underneath, and we ran out, so we added some grapes on top. 250 grams of that. And this meal comes out to be 797 calories, 112 grams of carbs, 13 grams of fat, and 58 grams of protein. Just finished up that post-workout meal. There's always something in my throat, and Maisie over there. That is a lot of food. So trust me, I know a lot of you guys out there are wanting to lose fat, cut down, and lose some weight. The best way is to not eat less volume, eat less calories, but higher volume. Like that entire meal, yes, it was about 700 calories, a bit more than that. But it took me a long time to eat. I think that I was eating for about 20 minutes because once again, 1 single grape, 1 single strawberry, 1 single carrot is a lot slower than trying to, once again, maybe like shovel chips into your mouth or something. It'd be way more calorie dense. The burgers were delicious. Once again, adding some buns on top, just make it that much better. But the little things add up over time. And once again, I don't feel full very often, but after that meal, I finally feel full. At least I will for a little bit. I know I'll get very hungry here shortly, but that was actually a lot of food and I really enjoyed it. Once again, fruits, vegetables, lean protein sources, fill up on that kind of stuff, not the junk food. And it'll do you wonders in terms of trying to stay full while in a calorie deficit. But Katie just went off to a hair appointment. I think we're gonna go get her some groceries later this afternoon. But luckily for me, that's kind of like basically the work, quote unquote, done for the day. It's a Saturday, so we don't have really too much else to do. I don't need to get my steps in today. I got my workout done. We have 2 more meals, obviously, so we have some more food to get in. But yeah, as far as that goes, productive morning so far. Definitely feeling a lot better today with the carbs, the workout, stuff like that. But yeah, today we get a nice little bridge from cutting or the digging phase into 3 more digging days the next couple days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But yeah, I just want to say you can still eat more food and less calories with the proper food choices. But yeah, see you at the next meal. we're whipping up our dinner. I believe this is meal number, let's see, protein shake, carbs, post-workout. So I guess meal number 4, we call the protein shake in its own meal. We're whipping up some eggs right now. We've got 2 eggs right there, and then everything bagel seasoning. So this has been a cheat code for me recently, adding onto my eggs. This is Trader Joe's everything bagel seasoning. So this stuff, I don't know why, but it is absolutely gas on my eggs. I don't want to burn those, but it looks like we can give those a flip in a second. We also have 2 pieces of toast that looks like they're done. And look at that. The low-calorie bread every once in a while has just a giant hole in it. So that has a giant hole, and then this piece also has a giant hole. I guess that's kind of how they get some of the calories out for the low-calorie bread. They just cut a hole in the food or in the slice of bread. Then we also have 2 bell peppers right here, as well as 6 ounces of chicken tenderloin. So I actually used to have this meal split where I do the eggs and toast in the morning with the protein, or no. Yeah, eggs and toast in the morning on its own, then the protein shake and carbs. So I've kind of rearranged my diet a little bit to fit my personal preferences. I'm not super hungry in the morning, so a protein shake kind of carries me over for, honestly, a couple hours. And then I'm actually gonna cut these eggs. And then the protein shake pretty much carries me over until my pre-workout carbs. So depending on what time I work out, sometimes I'll have those carbs with my actual protein shake, but if I wanna get some work done or walk on the treadmill for a while, I'll go ahead and just have the protein shake, hop on the treadmill, sit down on my computer, do that work, and I'll have the carbs before I head to the gym, and I can save the eggs and toast till later and basically combine it into a bigger meal with my chicken, peppers, eggs, and toast. And this is one of those things where all I want right now is more eggs. Like there's no other food that I want more eggs, which is huge. I think when you're dieting is to include foods you enjoy and just change the amounts. Obviously there's things I crave, obviously we have a cheat day, all that kind of stuff. But when I kind of am done with that cheat day, I want to get back to like quote unquote healthy eating. Like I love bell peppers. Chicken breast, sure, I wish I could spice that up with a little bit of sauce. Oh, I will be adding this Cholula hot sauce to it though, right there. Chipotle Cholula. And there's a lot of things like I wish I could have, but it's just more of the current foods I'm eating. So the biggest thing here is these eggs. I swear something about eggs right now, just like, that is definitely on my cheat meal list, is like some sort of diner or something to get a ton of breakfast food because I love breakfast food so much. But yeah, that is the 4th meal of the day. I'll throw the macros on the screen somewhere over there since I don't have my phone on me right now. But it is a big chunk of protein. We have one little snack. It's gonna be some Greek yogurts and some blueberries, but I'll show you guys that. Also, energy today up because of carbs. And I will say, I wish I would have started these vlogs last week when I was kind of going through it. I would say like, honestly, last like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, actually probably just Wednesday and Thursday, I was feeling really rough. I wasn't really motivated. I was like, dang, this is gonna be so much longer of dieting. I gotta do X, Y, and Z. But I'm like, oh, I had a good day today. That hopefully energy will carry over till tomorrow. And then quite literally 2 days, I'm in Seattle and I'm already gonna start to load up for the show. So yeah, energy wise and mood, we're definitely way lower on Wednesday and Thursday this past week, and definitely on the up as the days left dieting go down. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna have this meal. Yeah, hang out with the family, watch some football, hang out with Katie, and then I'll check with you guys at the 5th and final meal of the day. And just like that, we come to the close of another day. The first of, let's call it 7 vlogs in a row. So I did end up having a Oikos Greek yogurt, which I believe, let me pull that up. I think it's like 90 calories and maybe 15 grams of protein if I'm not mistaken. So we ended the day with, yeah, let's see, 1 Greek yogurt, 90 calories, and then 200 grams of blueberries. That meal comes out to be meal number 5, 204 calories, 39 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fat, and then 16 grams of protein. So that's gonna bring our day total to, let's see, looks like 2,321 calories, 319 grams of carbs, 47 grams of fat, and 171 grams of protein. So as we mentioned, today was basically like a smaller refeed because typically my refeeds are upwards of 400, 500 grams of carbs. This is a smaller one, just to give me a little bit of a break before 3 more days of digging. So we will dig Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then start the refeed or the carb up for the show on Wednesday and go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just like we did last week. And real quick, I don't think I really gave too much information about like that weight gain as far as the show goes. So I'll go over to Happy Scale real quick and pull up, and I'll throw that once again up there somewhere. And we'll have to go back. Let's maybe see the 30 day. So yeah, we'll go to 30 day. As you guys can see, obviously the weight continued to drop. And right before my show, or essentially a couple days before my show, we started to increase the calories. And as you guys saw, the weight went up, had a cheat day or a cheat meal that night, which was probably a little bit too much. My coach wanted me like 600-700 calories. It was probably close to like 1,500 calories with the steak I had, the fries, the bread, or steak and frites, I guess is what they called it, as well as a little bit of cake for my mom's birthday. So we see the weight jump up to like 156. And then as you saw, obviously it came back down throughout the rest of the week. If we go to the logbook though, we can see September, basically we see the weight go down. We see 151, or like, yeah, 151, 151.8, 151, 149, 150. And then on the 28th is when I started to eat up for my show, or actually the 27th, I started to eat up for my show. So we saw the weight go to 151, then 152, then 154. And the day after the show was the 156 weigh-in, which was the high weigh-in because of that cheat day, all my calories at the end of the day, all that kind of stuff. And then basically the rest of the week was just trying to get back on track. So you guys can see throughout October, it was a 154, 151, 151, 152, 151, and then this morning, 150. And now this is not me gaining and losing 6 pounds of fat in 1 week. It is simply my water changing. I would say my average weight, as you can see, was pretty much 152-ish the entire time. So all that's happening is my food in my body is increasing, as well as the amount of water my body is kind of, once again, basically fluctuating from day to day or even like a couple days. So don't be too scared if the scale goes up after a big cheat day. Obviously, once again, I had 3 high days of calories leading up to the show. And then the show day, I had a cheat meal on top of that. So basically 4 high calorie days that led to my weight increasing, but not necessarily me gaining too much fat. I would say just a little bit of residual body weight or a little bit of like residual food hung around. And that's what we spent this last week going into a deficit for on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th of October to decrease that weight or bring that weight down. One little refeed today, and then we'll go back to digging tomorrow. Once again, I expect my weight to probably go back up to maybe like 152 something, or maybe even 153 after the calories today. And then once again, going back down to around 150 before we start to carb up for this next show. So weight's fluctuating. It's totally part of the process, totally normal, especially at the fact that once again, to carb up for a show, you're gonna increase the weight. All the carbs are gonna hold more water. I think it's like for every 1 gram of carbs you eat, it's like 3 or 4 grams of water your body's gonna hold excess of. So even just the fact today I had 300 extra carbs, that's what, 3 times 4, 900 to 1200 grams of water my body's gonna be holding tomorrow, which is just gonna be a little more weight. So I'll expect the weight to jump up. Obviously, if you guys tune into 6 days out video, you'll see my weigh-in tomorrow. But yeah, just want to give an overview. I don't know if I talked about that whole like the weight gain and like the weight loss since the show. And that's gonna happen 2 more times. I'm not exactly sure how between show 2 and show 3 are gonna go since they're only 1 week apart. Basically, that means I can't have that cheat meal that I had after my last show when I go to Seattle, which is unfortunate because I come home and literally have a show right away. So that would definitely be more of like a dialed in diet. But maybe we cut for 4 days or dig for 4 days and refeed for 2 rather than 3 for that 3rd show. And then we'll have 2 weeks again before that 4th show. But yeah, just want to once again go over the happy scale. I probably won't be doing like a full in-depth review every single day just because today has been a week since my last like full update video. Now that we're 1 week out, but tomorrow will be a 6-day out video and I'll give you guys just like my calories for the day as well as pretty much like what the scale was tomorrow morning. So I'll definitely get you guys updated throughout the rest of the week and the rest of these vlogs. I'll give you guys my morning weight, the calories for the day, obviously the food I eat. Tomorrow we will be training, so I'll get more footage of that. Then Monday, Tuesday, we won't be training, but I'll still film those days. Oh, there's a little bug. But I'll still film those days. Monday is gonna be very work heavy, so it might be a little bit of a shorter vlog, but maybe I'll talk about some like yeah, prep as a whole, maybe just do like a quick little conversation with you guys or something on Monday, and then Tuesday I'll film, obviously flying to Seattle, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the carb up, the fun in Seattle with Isaac and Levi, and hopefully meet up with Rory as well. But yeah, without further ado, I'll end things here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Hopefully I'll be able to answer those throughout the rest of the vlog series. I'll once again read all the comments, so if you have any questions, I'll answer it on day 6, 7, or 6, 5, 4, 3, something like that as we lead up to the show. But yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, now I get to say I'll see you tomorrow. I don't really normally get to say that, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.